I'm Katherine Miller. I've been a divorce attorney for over 30 years. When people come and sit on my couch, they're so confused by everything that goes into a divorce. They've heard all these legal terms, and it's really overwhelming. So I thought I'd break it down into people terms so it's simple and you can think it through. So the first scary term is custody. And this is a term I really hate because, for one thing, when you have children, you don't cradle that baby in your arm, rocking it, and think, I have custody. No, you think you're a parent. You think you have obligations, responsibilities, and the opportunity to raise a child and enjoy that person in your life. And now we're using the word custody. So, what does that even mean? Well, there are really two pieces to it. One is decision making. How are you and the other parent going to make really important decisions for your child's life? Decisions about medical care and education, therapy, and later on curfews and cars, those kinds of things. So that's one piece, and we call that legal custody. And the other part is really about time. Where will the children be during what time? And what will that look like in what I think of as regular time, just weekdays and weekends and the regular rotation of school years? And what will it look like for special time, holidays, vacations, birthdays, and other special days? And that is what we think of as physical custody. These are really just terms that talk about how are you going to parent your children. The second confusing part about divorce has to do with assets and liabilities. We call this in New York equitable distribution. And that can be a really scary sounding term, but it really just comes down to this. What do you have? What is it worth? What did you get during your marriage? What do you owe? And how are we going to divide that all up? Now, the third piece I think of as one piece, but legally as two, and that is child support and maintenance, which is what we call alimony in New York. So why do I think of it as one? I think of it as cash flow. We really need to figure out, what does it cost to live your lives? How have you been paying those bills while you've been married? Looking forward, what will it look like when you're living separately? And making a decision whether or not there will be cash flow between the parents or the spouses, and what we're going to call that cash flow. Really used to make a much bigger difference before the tax law changed, but right now it's really about paying your bills. And that's an important thing that you need to be able to know how you're going to do now and in the future. So to help you figure this out and hold on to these people concepts in the context of the law, my team and I have put together a PDF to people-size divorce and the legal terms, and I hope that you'll click below and download it so it can guide you to simplify your divorce.